Hello, Coach Holmes here, and today we're going to be talking about surface area of both prisms and cylinders. Later on, we'll actually talk about surface area of pyramids, cones, and spheres, but we want to keep them separate, try to simplify a little bit, because with both cylinder and prisms, they're both very much the same except on the base. So, for example, the formula for prism for both a lateral with LA being lateral surface area, which we kind of describe it as kind of like the walls in a room, is basically the surface area without the base. Total TA is the total surface area, which is all of it, everything. Okay, so LA means lateral area, TA means total area. If we want to know the formula for both of them. So lateral surface area is PH, and total surface area is PH plus 2B. Now, what does it mean? Well, here's the deal. P is perimeter of the base. Okay, it's the perimeter of the base, H is the height, and B is the area of the base. So that's something we got to keep in mind. P is the perimeter of the base, H is the height, B is the area of the base. So as long as we know those things, we're going to be in good shape. Now for cylinders, it's 2 pi r times h. So pretty much just the circumference times the height. And then total surface area is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. All right. So basically, if you kind of notice what's going on, for total surface area, it's basically your lateral surface area plus 2 times the base. So, but just to make sure, what does it mean? Pi, that's just pi, or 3.14. R is the radius, and h is the height. Okay, so again, part of it is just recognizing what each feature is. Now, so first off, let's find lateral surface area, okay? So what we gotta keep in mind is whatever the base is, we gotta find the perimeter of that. So this right here is a rectangular prism, okay? Now, I'm gonna use this right here as the base, okay? So I know this is going to be 4 since it's rectangular, this is going to be 9. So I got to find the perimeter. So perimeter is 4 plus 4 plus 9 plus 9. If I add it all up, that gives me 26. So remember, lateral surface area is perimeter times the height. So 26 times 4 gives me 104. So my lateral surface area is 104. Okay? And that covers this face, this face, this phase, and then that phase. So remember, it just covers the four non-base face. Okay, that's what lateral surface area does. Now, if we want to find lateral surface area for this cylinder, first off, we gotta know what we know. Pi is 3.14, h is 12. But we gotta know the radius. Well, the diameter is 10, so if I take half of 10, That gives me 5. Now, just to go back, because I kind of forgot a little bit. Lateral surface area is 2 pi r times h. So I can just replace the pi with 3.14, replace r with 5, replace h with 12. So I'm multiplying all that across. So if I multiply it across, 376.8. And that gives me my lateral surface area. All right. Now, next, we want to be able to find total surface area. Now we want to know the total surface area of a prism or a cylinder. Now, looking at this right here, I would call this a triangular prism because the two main bases are triangles. Okay, they're not rectangles. There's rectangles involved, but what we got to keep in mind is that the two most common bases are triangles, and they're pretty much facing each other. That's the idea. The two bases are going to be the two shapes that face each other. Now, so just to recall, pH plus 2b is the total surface area. So pH plus 2b. So I got to figure out my perimeter. Well, luckily, they're all the same. At least we're going to say that it's the same. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 is going to give me 24. Now the height is how long between the two bases are, which is 12. And to find area, remember, it's 1/2 times the base times the height of that triangle. So the base is 8. The height is 3. So 1/2 times 24, which is 12. All right. So the area of the bases are going to be 12. So remember, perimeter is 24, h is 12, and the base is 12. 24 times 12, that gives me 288 plus 24. So the total surface area is 312. That will give me my total surface area. Because again, we have to be able to find lateral surface area, but to find the total, we also have to include the two bases. So really, if we're capable of finding lateral area, we're only halfway there when it comes to total surface area. So let's try a cylinder. So, excuse me. So again, 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. So total is 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. So really, we just gotta know r and h. Well, again, we don't have the radius, but we know the diameter is 12, so half of 12 gives me 6. Height is 6. So I'm going to do 2 times 3.14 times 6 times 6. Excuse me, I'm going to move this down. Yeah, I'm going to move this down. Two 3.14 plus times 6 times 6 plus 2 3.14 times 6 squared. I'm just going to set it up like this, okay? I'm just bringing it down. So 2 times 3.14 times 6 times 6 is 226.08 plus 2 times 3.14 times 6 squared. Just coincidentally, it's 226.08. And again, this is a coincidence. It doesn't always happen. Equals 2.08. So if I add those two together, 452.16. And again, the fact that we have 226.08 plus 226.08 is a coincidence. If I would have changed the height to 5, we would have a completely different numbers. Okay? So it just happens to be a coincidence. But remember, to find total surface area, we first have to be able to find lateral surface area, and then we just add it to the base area, the two area of the base. And that basically gives us surface area. Okay? So remember, we got to be able to find lateral surface area, and then to find total surface area, we add the lateral to the two area of the base. Thank you and have a good day.